Hello, I am Brian,
Matt.
and we are the Front Bottoms, and you are watching Project Greenroom in our red van with no windows.
And it's raining.
And it's pouring out.
And it's really humid.
It might start raining in here.
Coffee mugs, water bottles, soda cups, and it's clear as the windows I came through. That you.
So here we are at the Front Bottoms, New Jersey's own, in their van. It's hot and steamy, but
Yeah.
we're making it work. So first, let's start off. How does it feel to be from New Jersey?
It feels awesome. It feels pretty good to be part of a scene. And something, you know, when we're like down in Florida or something, people see the license plates and they're like, Jersey, Jersey. Sometimes they're mean about it, sometimes they're super nice, but it's cool to be like associated with something, you know, where other bands that are from other states, they're just like that band. But since we're from Jersey, we're like, oh, that band from Jersey.
We have-
First we're in New Jersey.
There you go. Yeah.
We have some cred in New Jersey.
Exactly, exactly. You got something to fall back on.
Now, you guys are about to release your self-titled album on Bar None Records.
Yeah. Pretty pumped.
Pretty pumped. We got an advance copy.
Oh, all right.
Ray hooked us up.
All right.
That's all we've been, I'm not gonna lie, that's all we've been listening to in the
That's
back of the
awesome.
Aquarian office. There's a few records. We've been jamming it out,
That's awesome.
and it's a great record.
We appreciate that very
Yeah,
much.
Now, I was very curious, lyrically,
Okay.
amazing.
Thank you.
Very, there's no BS, I guess you could say. It's very just straightforward. I would, but there, you know, it's metaphorically part of it. I can
Yeah.
kind of tell.
Yeah.
But it's very straightforward. Anyone can listen to it and can relate to it. How did you start writing? Like, where did you?
I don't even know. I guess it, like you were saying, it's cool that you picked up on it. Was very just like an honest approach, because it's not anything really deeper than that. It's just always when I was younger, I didn't have so much of a vent, and so when I was decided I was going to try to write some songs, I was like, let me just throw this stuff out there on the paper and see what happens. And it wasn't really trying to be like clever about it or get like any cool hooks or anything. Just kind of flowed, like being totally honest about where I was coming from and how I was feeling at the time. And then when Matt like got involved and we started making the music, then it kind of really started to come together. So that's definitely the melodies and stuff like that.
Now, how did you guys kind of like come together? It was originally just kind of like a joke, maybe, like not a joke, but you know,
The
just
band?
bullshitting.
Just we wanted to play music.
Yeah.
We thought it was a funny name, play music behind.
Yeah.
And that was it, man. Now here we are.
In a
Can't-
van.
We couldn't,
In a van, exactly.
we couldn't change the name
Swim
after it
around,
got a
so-
little too.
Yeah. We always went back and forth with that. Like, is that name too stupid or is it like too cool? Like, what do people think, you know?
But we really don't care.
Yeah, honestly, when it comes down to it, it's just kind of like, I like being, you know, sort of the idea of like people not really knowing who you are. It's just like the Front Bottoms, you know? And that's what you are. That's cool. I like that. Yeah.
Now, the new album, did you guys record it with your friend who did the other stuff, the older stuff?
It's like a mixture.
Yeah.
Of
Okay.
Just like 3 tracks from the older stuff were with all this new stuff. The other 3 tracks were recorded in our attic at our old house.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of came together funny like that. Like, it was like, we had always just made a lot of music and then tried to record it as soon as possible. So wherever we were at the time, like if a friend was home on break, we were like, can we record at your house? And that's why, like, there's a lot, sometimes, like, if you listen closely, you hear, like, other voices and shit. It's just, like, people in the background, like, at a party or something, like, while we're trying to get, like, the track, like, the, you know, clapping tracks down or something. So, some was in a basement and then our attic for a little while.
And then we
And
graduated
then,
to a warehouse.
yeah, we got in a warehouse finally with, like, more of a legit setup.
So there's no fancy. I mean, we're not doing no pro. You know, you're not. Nothing's.
No way.
The drums aren't locked in. It's real. It's a real record.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, the drums are missing lugs, crack
Yeah,
cymbals.
That's-
like,
Yeah,
No one does a real record anymore.
that's what we're
Is that what you guys were going for? Just go out there and make.
I mean, it wasn't that
That's
we did
how it
that,
worked
but
out,
that's
yeah.
what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
We
like,
just did it because that's just all we have, you know?
Yeah. It was like, how's this sound? All right, that'll work, you know? It wasn't like spending a super amount of time on it, because it was just, it just had to flow. Be very natural.
Now it's gonna be out on Bar None Records,
Yeah.
which is a great New Jersey-based,
Oh,
Hoboken-based
Hoboken, yeah.
record label who's
Yep.
done a lot of great stuff. How'd you get hooked up with them? Just
I actually went to school towards the end of my senior year with the girl who, like a year after we had graduated, she got in touch with me and we were on tour. We were in South Carolina at the time, I think, and she sent me a text. She's like, I'm working for this label, like, I always liked your band, I'm gonna try to get them to come out to some shows, like, would you be interested in even signing? And we were like, yeah, totally, like, come out. And then it was like a super long process, but then we finally like sealed the deal. And like their track record of like, they might be giants is like more or less the same vein as us, and like
Of Montreal.
Of Montreal, yeah, just like
Pinto
really
band.
solid bands that we've always enjoyed. It's like, why would we not do this? It's totally, and it's such a good community of people that we were like, gotta do it.
It's like a double 10-inch with like a gay fold and it opens up.
So it'll sound a lot better with the double 10.
Oh, definitely. And it's just cool to have something out on vinyl,
You guys big vinyl fans? You collect now, or
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
been collecting. And anytime we go to shows and the band's got vinyl, it's always like, yeah, I'll take that.
it
Yeah,
forces people to actually listen to the music?
absolutely. And it's like the cool thing to have.
Now, any good stories in here? I mean, hitting these.
Oh,
oof.
God.
Hot as fuck, it overheats a lot, We have to keep the heat on in Florida when it's like
Yeah.
100 degrees.
Yeah.
But I just fixed that problem.
So that's fixed.
Uh,
Yeah. I remember in Florida the guy was like, we would have to stop at like a McDonald's just because we were about to die. We had another guy, Brian, who was in the band. He would like lay on this seat, almost completely naked at times. It looked like he was cooking because it was like 100, like in the van. Dude,
hot as
yeah.
hell. We
Like-
sleep with like the doors open,
Yeah.
like, the back doors,
Have to.
parking lots.
Have to. I would like wake up gasping for air and everything. Like, this is our home. So
We got our radio.
yeah.
Old school.
The radio doesn't work in the van, so
You guys have Walkmans too?
No,
Yeah.
cassette players. Tape
Oh wow.
Sometimes you'll wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and you'll hear like some fuzz, and it'll be super scary. It's actually just that boombox. That's
Forgot to turn it off.
Yeah. In the middle of the night.
So now, do you guys work full time right now in between tours
Yeah.
to fund the?
To fund the fun.
the
yeah.
fun living,
Fun.
paying rent, stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a landscaper.
Okay.
I work at a grocery store. I push
Okay.
carts, so I do that a lot. This guy works like 60 hours a week.
I can
So it's
imagine.
pretty crazy, yeah. But like, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to make things happen. You gotta, work at a grocery store, and then I might end up, being a garbage man for the rest of my life. Totally fine.
As long as you get to make some music.
That's it, man. That's it.
Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out at the aquarium, and I know we're all steaming now. We're getting red in the face.
I'm so hot.
and
I'm
you guys
gonna
are
pass
gonna
out.
get ready to go on and play Mexicali.
Hell yeah.
And thanks for chatting with the aquarium. And we'll see you soon.
Up the trees behind my house. Yeah.